Welcome back. I'm better than Kyle. He's out of position.
And you already know what it is. We here to talk about some stuff, okay?
We're gonna have an intellectual conversation. Today's episode basically is more so about the military and just do we feel like they're being provided the best? I guess you could say, what would you say, the best resources to thrive when they come home? I guess you would say. You served some time in the Navy. What was your experience like? I mean, coming home post Navy.
The coming home part's pretty terrible. They throw you in a class for a week, and they're like, this class is going to teach you how to be a civilian again. You got a whole week to just transform yourself into another person.
What's time out? You gotta go to a class to learn how to become a regular civilian because you've been away for so long. Mind you, you were still on planet Earth. You didn't get sent to Mars. That's crazy to me. To be honest, I never knew that. You learn something every day. I did not know that.
They won't let you out, Kyle. Like, you have to do this class, or they're like, we're gonna keep you because you don't know how to be a civilian without this class. Like, bro, you didn't teach me everything I know until this point.
Exactly. Mind you, I was a civilian before I came here. Like, I gotta relearn how to be a human being, a working class citizen. And then what happens? What I could fail, and then what?
It's not even like a pass or fail. It's more like, which some of it is useful, Kyle. I'm not gonna take away from all of it. Some of it's useful, like resume writing and things like that. Getting their mind back into fresh. A lot of it is useless stuff. Like, they just give you knowledge that you already have or should have if you really care about your situation. And that's another thing. Like, make sure you're documenting things, because everything you document goes to Kansas and is held there forever.
Yeah. I think we could prevent it too. It's crazy because I always wonder, like, everybody has a story. When I see them, I'm like, damn, how did they get to this point? How did they get this bad? Like, you went from serving the country and now you're on the street with a car robot saying, I need money to eat tonight. Like, I'm like, there's nobody that you would call from where you were stationed at to help you. I mean, I doubt that they would even answer, but I mean, I feel like that's a pretty serious matter that's need to be dealt with. And not ignoring the regular homeless people, but I feel like military is different because, like, this is my personal opinion. The two biggest sacrifices that you can make in life is becoming a parent and giving up your, I won't say freedom, but your time to be, serve the country. Like, because that's a choice. You don't have to do that. Well, give up your freedom there. I'll be taking time away from my family, my kids. Even if I was by myself, but I'll be taking away time to be going to school, learning a trade, getting a regular job to go millions and millions of miles away, whether it's stationed in the country or stationed out of the country to serve the military, whatever branch it is. I feel like that's a big sacrifice, bro. Not many people are okay with doing that, making that sacrifice.
No, that's true, Kyle. And like, it's hard on a lot of people when they have to make that sacrifice, right? Like, they have to move away, far away. Like, I didn't expect to move to Japan. That was just the outcome of my schooling in Mississippi Meridian. And like, I'm pretty grateful for it, actually, because that culture shock was good, I think, because like, sometimes I think people need that, because a lot of Americans don't know what's on the outside of America, right?
And I feel like a lot of people don't have videos like this or have a conversation like this. And it's pretty important. I feel like a lot of military people are unheard. They don't feel like they're seen anymore. I feel like a lot of them feel like, they lose their identity when they are taken out of the branch, whatever reason, medical, disciplinary discharge, I guess. I don't know if that's the thing. I feel like a lot of them lose their identity because it's like, all right, well, I'm not serving the country no more. So it's like, and then you got, like you said, you got to re-enter, be a work-class citizen. It's like, it's not for everybody. I feel like it should be like they should at least give you guys, like, if you guys are going to leave, whether it's like on your own or like if for whatever injury, God forbid, there should be at least like a little booklet, like, or like something where it's like, all right, because all you guys live in different parts of the country, and not everybody lives in Florida, not everybody's from Florida. So like, you guys should at least have like a booklet whatever that has like a number or something that you can call where it's like, if you need work or you need a therapist or you need certain things, certain resources, it's like it's specifically tailored to your region and your zip code. So it's like, I would be able to have connections to like my branch. I could be able to have like, there could be a name of somebody that they know, that they work with, that lives in that's near that town, that vicinity. And they go, listen, when you get back, call this number and he'll be able to give you a job. Like, I know this guy, you can trust this guy, trust him, and he can help you find work. go to school, get a car, help you with mortgage, find a house, find an apartment, stuff like that. And even like we were talking about off camera about like Veterans Day, like I wanted to speak on that. Like I know like you guys, I know you guys have like military discounts and stuff like that on certain days. And listen, we know this country is a big business in itself. We're all in debt. Nothing is free in this world. I'm not saying they should give you guys this free stuff because that's not fair. You know, they want to make money off it too. But I just feel like the military discount percentage of like the percentage that you get off for certain things, it should be more. I feel like more companies should offer military discounts because what you guys did and what you guys continue to do, you know, for the guys actively in it and the guys that aren't in it post being in it, retirement, whatever, should be taken care of. I feel like food, chicken fingers and french fries and pancakes and ice cream, like it's cool and all, but it's like, bro, that's not enough. That's like bare minimum at this point. It's 2025, bro. About to be 2026. I feel like they could do more in that aspect, honestly.
Kyle, I think they're catering to the older veteran population, right? Because
they are.
Older people love free food, and those are the people that are lined up at IHOP, at Denny. They taking a whole dinner home and going to the next restaurant to the next dinner.
And they'll do it all day, and that's the distraction that they give off because, like, all right, we'll just, it's like working a 9 to 5 and like putting so much work, and it's like the only people is a pizza party. So, bro, this isn't. I can get my own pizza. Like, I don't. We'll just. How does this make me feel any better as a worker? Like,
give me some money or something. Holy.
Plus the pizza is a tax write-off anyway. You didn't pay for this. Like, you didn't put no money up for this. Like, it was donated to you. That's why I think to myself, I'm just like, you know, it shouldn't even be Veterans Day, bro. It should be like a Veterans Weekend. Like, I feel like it's with the sacrifice that was made for you guys to sign a contract to go overseas or wherever you went is more than it should be honored longer than just a day, bro. Like a day is not long enough for all of that. Especially for somebody. Imagine if you're like you got out and you were physically impaired or like mentally you're like not there. What is a chicken finger gonna do for me? Like I physically can't go up there. I physically can't go up there and drive up there to get that. And you're talking about driving around all day. I'm not even trying to go crazy, but like that's a lot of gas money. Like y'all ain't providing the gas for that. Like basically, not to mention, you know that we have certain places where there's strips of like blocks of like restaurants. Like where you live, there's a whole strip of that. Some people don't have that. Some people have to drive a certain length of miles. I got to do all this for appetizers. What are we talking about here, bro? At least if it's a weekend, at least it's a weekend that gives me more time to do more things. I could be able to, like, they can provide, like I said, like, I just off the top of the dome, I'm like, discounts on the theme parks, discounts on, like, different, like, technology-based stuff. You know, maybe like a 20% off. Yeah, 20% off on an iPad. Nothing is free in this world. We know nothing is free. If everything was free in this world, no business, everybody get out of business. There'd be no money to be made. But I just feel like it's the percentages.
That's like Kyle. Also, when you're talking about the weekend thing, that gives actual veterans time to do it, not just the old people that are retired, 65 and up. You know, going to these restaurants on a Tuesday. What veteran has Tuesday off? They served 6 years. They're still working. They're still working, Kyle.
Exactly. At least from like Friday to Sunday, that's peak time. I feel like, bro, it should be discounts on like NFL games, bro. Like that Sunday, where like let's say a veteran with his son or whatever go to like a Cowboys game. I should be able to get like 10% off on tickets or 15% off on tickets, bro. And it should cover like maybe like a hot dog and popcorn or something like that, bro. Like in a soda. I feel like that's the least that you would not. Maybe this, I don't know. Maybe some of this stuff does exist that we don't know about. But I feel like there's still more that they could be done for them.
Well, they don't want you to know, Kyle, because then you'll use it. That's the thing.
Exactly.
They don't put these things on commercials. They're not like, you could go on a cruise this year. They're like, if you find out, we're screwed, but we hope you don't find out.
You're right. Even like, and not to go too long, but I feel like even besides like the materialistic items, I feel like therapy. You know, mental health is a big thing now. You know, I feel like when it comes to military, that's and not everybody's at war. Not everybody is, you know, toting a gun and it's like shooting at people. you can still have mental issues being in the military just from behind the computer because you're with your family for so long, bro. It's a different lifestyle that you're living, bro. It's not like us on this side where it's like we can get up and go do whatever we want to do. Like them, it's more structured. Like you have somebody telling you to get up. You got to do this. You got to be here at this time. You get up at this time. You got to be up at this time. You got to do this for this many hours. You go home at 6. And when you go home, there's nobody there. Your wife's not there. Your kid's not there. Your mom, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your auntie, your niece and nephew aren't there. Nobody's there. It's just you by yourself in a room trying to figure it out. I feel like that's a lot to deal with. So I feel like coming home, you should at least have like a system in place where it's like you can get like a therapy session, like maybe like once every week, or like get like maybe it's not really like a physical thing that you have to go to. You should get like a Zoom call from your therapist on a Friday and talk about like, you know, checkups, like basically like a checkup, like every other week or something like that. Checkup like or how like your adjustment back to society has been. That's just me personally. Thank you.
And the thing is, if we have any veterans out there listening, please don't hesitate to comment, reach out to us if you got troubles. We'll do what we can to help and find you the right answers you need. And reach out to your VA too, because they can help you. You just, you gotta jump through some hoops. But if you need help, reach out to Kyle, reach out to me. I know how to jump through some of those hoops. I've been doing pony tricks for a while.
This has been another episode of, well, we don't really got a title for it, but this has been another dope conversation. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys have any questions or any concerns, you know, put them in the comments.
If you think veterans deserve more, you share the video, okay? You get this video rolling. You get it to the dang Congress, to the dang Senate, to the dang POTUS, everybody. You know, Veterans Weekend from now on. No more Veterans Day nonsense. You know, we ain't living in no fantasy world. This ain't Narnia.
Also, I want to say thank you for your service. You know, whoever in the military, whoever's been watching the video, we just want to say we appreciate, you know, the sacrifice that you guys have made. We appreciate all the good that you guys have done. You know, we wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for you guys. And with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.